If you're trying to build wealth by clipping coupons, skipping coffee, and agonizing over $2 upgrades, you're running a financial marathon on a treadmill. You are sweating, you are exhausted, and your net worth remains stagnant. For decades, financial gurus have preached a specific gospel. The only way to reach a six-figure savings account is to strip your life of every small daily joy. No more lattes, no eating out, and no spontaneity. Look at this timeline. If you save $5 a day by making coffee at home, it takes roughly 54 years to hit $100,000. Even with moderate returns, you are waiting decades. The math rarely aligns with a single human career. Beyond the math, traditional budgeting requires you to manually track hundreds of tiny transactions every single month. This constant policing of your own behavior leads directly to severe decision fatigue, making long-term consistency nearly impossible. When your primary strategy is avoiding small costs, your focus shifts from growth to restriction. Every purchase starts to feel like a failure, anchoring your financial identity in guilt rather than progress. Breaking this cycle requires a shift in priorities. It means moving away from a posture of constant defense and adopting a strategy of financial offense. Relying on sheer willpower to save money is structurally designed to fail. It drains your emotional energy and keeps you focused on the pennies, while the major opportunities for wealth pass you by. Shifting to an offensive mindset starts by anchoring the $100,000 goal to a tangible life outcome. If the target is just a number on a screen, it lacks the emotional weight required to stay the course. This is often called a fuck-off fund. It represents the exact amount of capital required to safely exit a toxic job, move out of an unsafe living environment, or launch a business without the immediate pressure of a paycheck. Once that goal is set, the execution must be removed from the realm of willpower. Most people don't rely on their memory to pay the rent or feed their pets. They rely on habits and systems. Routing money into a high-yield savings account the moment you get paid bypasses human hesitation. It takes the monthly "should I save this" decision out of your hands entirely. Using automated tracking tools shifts your focus from what you're losing to what you're gaining. Instead of a spreadsheet full of red marks, you have a dashboard that provides positive reinforcement as your total equity moves upward. Real financial discipline is not about daily restriction. It is about engineering an environment where wealth accumulation happens as a default setting, running quietly in the background of your life. With your background systems in place, you can stop agonizing over $3 problems and focus your energy on $30,000 decisions. These are the big wins. Negotiating a $5,000 raise or launching a side business that brings in an extra few $100s a month moves the needle faster than a lifetime of skipping dessert. To manage the remaining cash, you replace the restrictive budget with a conscious spending plan. This strategy involves cutting costs mercilessly on the things you do not value in order to spend significantly on the things you do. If you don't care about cars, you drive an old model so you can afford high-quality ingredients or international travel without guilt. This framework replaces the shame of overspending with a clear set of priorities. It transforms wealth building into a strategic game where you decide the rules. Reaching the $100,000 milestone marks a transition in how wealth is generated. You move from a stage where progress is powered by your physical hours to one where progress is powered by capital. At a historical average return of 10%, a $100,000 portfolio generates $10,000 in a single year. As those returns are reinvested, growth accelerates. In year 2, your interest calculates on $110,000. The math does the heavy lifting. That same $100,000 can also be used as 20% down payment on a $500,000 property. You now control $500,000 in real estate, allowing you to build equity through appreciation and rental income simultaneously. As the capital begins to grow independently, the constant pressure to save more often begins to ease. You are no longer solely responsible for every dollar of your net worth. The compounding baseline has taken over part of the job. Reaching that first six-figure milestone provides the structural foundation required for long-term growth. By abandoning the restrictive defense playbook for a strategy of offense, you move from the anxiety of the early stages to the smooth, automated management of a wealth-generating engine.